This is the final video in this 5-video series of how to overcome failure as a student. I've entitled this video A Lesson for Life because when you learn how to overcome failure, you learn an important lesson of how to overcome failure in general when it comes to failure in life. If you are watching this video now, I'm hoping that you've gained some insight on what to do differently when it comes to your exam techniques. I'm also hoping that you've gained some inspiration on how to constantly motivate yourself and inspire yourself to overcome this failure. I know that once you overcome this failure, you will learn important principles of resilience, being persistent, and learning to stay committed. Once you have overcome this failure, what I'm going to ask you to do is to sit down and reflect. What did this experience mean for you? How will you be using this information going forward? In what ways have you grown? What did you learn from this experience? And when you ask these questions, you gain a much deeper insight into this event in your life. Number 3, when you do complete this exam and you succeed, please do not go and throw away your exam materials. These are resources that someone else can use. I would suggest that you find someone to give it to or to donate it to a second-hand bookstore. So pass on the knowledge that has given you something to open doors in your own career. And number 4, I want to talk about gifts and rewards. I always say that my father gave me the gift of education. And never underestimate the power of education. Once you complete this paper, I'm hoping that it will help you get to that next stage of your qualification, or this might be the paper that gets you that qualification. And so education is a gift. And with that gift comes a responsibility to use that gift in ways that promote people around you, to serve the needs of those around you, and to share in the service of a professional in whatever it is that you have studied. Also, in terms of gifts and rewards, once you do pass, give yourself an actual gift. So either you can buy the gift yourself, or maybe someone has given you a gift. But whatever it is, get something for yourself that you could use for the rest of your life, which gives you a reminder of that experience of what you've just been through. So as an example, I deliberately used this necklace. And this necklace was a gift to myself from my mom when I passed my exam to become a qualified chartered accountant. So every time I wear this, it gives me that reminder. And in the course of completing other qualifications since then, I've bought other gifts like jackets and certain other pieces of jewelry, something that's lasting. So I know when I use those gifts or items of clothing, then it reminds me of that success of what I have achieved. So do that for yourself as well. And finally, number 5, in looking at this lesson of life, I want you to reflect on how you can pass this torch on. I've shared insights with you in terms of what I have done with my own failures and how I've expressed that in ways to teach other people or to grow from it myself. So find ways to pass the torch on yourself. Maybe you can become a tutor in that subject. Maybe you can become a lecturer. Maybe you can become a motivational speaker. Perhaps you can become an author of a mini booklet to help other people to overcome failure. Maybe you can start your own blog posting to motivate people around you to stay with their exams and to also have the gift of education. Maybe you can become a mentor at work for other people studying a similar course, and you can mentor them over the course of their exam period. Whatever it is, right now, you found a system, a formula, a solution to overcoming failure. And I know that other people will be willing to listen to your formula. So find a way to pass that torch on. In conclusion of this entire video series, I want to just share this last piece of advice with you, which is failure helps you to appreciate the final outcome. There's a tendency for us as human beings to take things for granted. And when things are just, when you just pass and you get your qualification, you sort of take it for granted. When things are sort of handed on a plate to you, you take it for granted. But when you fail and you go through heartache and challenge and nightmares of fear, and you find a way to overcome it, it changes something very deep within you. And that change is lasting. So when you do achieve what it is that you are seeking to achieve, that outcome feels so much more rewarding. And I want you to remember that whatever it is you're feeling right now, at the end, you'll know why you have been through this experience, because it'll be a little bit more clearer for you then. In the course of these 5 videos, I've given you everything in my techniques and working with people in terms of what I've seen work for individuals to help them pass. I'm hoping that you now are going to take the action and use the insights of these videos to succeed yourself. If after completing these videos you still need my help, by all means reach out to me, click on the button below and find a way to connect with me. My website is dineshriepillay.com. You can find me on LinkedIn. Connect with me. Just let me know how you're doing. Even if you just want to tell me, hey, thank you for the advice. I've passed. That's all I need to know. But if you need me to help you even further, I'm more than willing to do so. I wish you all the success in your upcoming exam. Let me know how it goes, and if I happen to see you somewhere, just come up to me, say hi, and tell me about your experience. All the best with your upcoming exam, and all the success in that exam and your future career. Keep well. Bye-bye.